Good day, everyone. My name is Jala, and for today's vlog, we're gonna talk about the governance policy, laws, master plan, and accomplishment reports related to the science and technology in the Philippines. But before anything else, let me cite some history of the science and technology in the Philippines. Did you know that the Philippines became one of the centers of the globe trade in the Southeast Asia and was considered to be one of the most developed country in the region? Science and technology in the Philippines were introduced in the country before the colonizer came. When the Spaniards occupied the country, they brought their own culture, beliefs, and practices that influenced us Filipinos. And life during the Spanish period was modernized. The Galilean trade contributed much in the growth of science and technology in the Philippines. While in the American period, they funded public education system to help educate more Filipinos, upgraded engineering works, improved the health conditions of the people by creating hospitals and health centers. And lastly, but not for the least, teaching basic sciences was improved in basic education in colleges and universities. So let's start. The government policies on science and technology in the Philippines. So under this, we have 4 clusters. The first cluster is the social science, humanities, education, and international policies and governance. Under it is the local food security, integrating Asian awareness in basic education without adding it to the curriculum, developing school infrastructure and providing for ICT broadband, emphasizing teaching in the mother tongue. In the cluster 2, the physics, engineering, and industrial research, earth and space sciences, and mathematics. So under it is the stressing degrees, licensing, and employment opportunities, evaluation, Republic Act 9184, employing science and technology as an independent mover and development, outright grants for peer monitoring. In cluster 3, so medical, chemical, and pharmaceutical sciences, and under it is allowing food and drug agencies to conduct evidence-based research as full of information, and acting allows supporting human genome projects. And lastly, cluster 4, biological sciences, agriculture, and forestry, keeping and protecting biodiversity by full implementation of existing laws, fostering indigenous knowledge system and supporting indigenous people, creation of food and safety standards, practice of biodiversity and standard Moody by ASEAN countries. And the Philippines Congress has also created various laws related to science and technology. These serve as our legal framework for science and technology in the country. These vary according to different themes such as conservation, health-related, technology building, and supporting basic research, among others. So, here are many accomplishment reports related to science and technology in the Philippines. In other words, there are many current programs supported by the Philippine government through DOST, or the Department of Science and Technology. So the first is the offering funds for basic research and patents on science and technology, scholarship for undergraduate and graduate studies of students, and expanding the PSHS in other regions to educate young Filipinos in the field of science and technology, establishing science and technology parks um, to inspire academy and industry partnerships, and the Balik Scientist Program. So, then, the Commission on Higher Education launched the Philippine California Advanced Research Institutes, or the PCARI project, to allow several higher education institutions in the Philippines. So, many other areas and fields that the country is still looking forward to embark various research and project, and some of them is finding cure for various disease and illness, climate change and global warming, coping with natural disaster and calamities, increasing food production, and use of alternative and safe energy. So, that's all for today's vlog, and thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something from this, and see ya!